What's up, guys? Welcome back to this week's update on the Bronco. So as you can see, I got my new float in, which is much better than the old one. I don't even know where that one went, but it's probably in here somewhere. I wanted to show you guys because I don't think I showed you the old one, but I don't know. It's in here somewhere actually, but this one actually, moves how it should. The other one was so bad that it was pretty much rusted in place, and you can see this one, it moves nice and freely and stuff. And it has the new float on the end there, little brass float. I don't know what they made the floats out of originally in these trucks, but I'm guessing they probably weren't brass. And if it was brass, then it's gone. It ain't in there. So actually, what the? I think the old fuel pump's in here. That's the old fuel pump. I stuck it back in there because it's trash. But the old float was nowhere to be found. So I don't know what happened to that. But anyway, we got this all installed, ready to be put back in pretty much. I got this new top plug here. I got they have these little metal things that go in like these holes to hold the wires in place, but the plug is installed. I also went down to O'Reilly just a minute ago and picked up a new I gotta get under here. I'm using a shovel here as a pillow, but I picked up a new fuel filter. So yeah, we're making some progress here. I don't know how these clips work, these little plastic ones that this came with. I don't think it's for this truck because I don't really know, like, I don't know, what does it clip onto there? That's not going to do anything. So I really don't know what these how to use those, but I have the metal ones that originally were on this, so I'm going to put those back on instead of these little plastic things because I don't really know how they work. But yep, see, like, that's what the normal one looks like. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm just gonna use the metal ones. So yeah, maybe I'll find some use for these other ones. I also went down to Lowe's, picked up some new bolts and washers and stuff to reinstall the tank, because you guys know that I had to cut all of the old bolts out. So these are gonna be the bolts I use to put the tank back in. So yeah, got a whole bunch of stuff and we're pretty much ready to start putting her all back together. Try to set that down just gently. So this is what the tank looks like. As you guys know, if you saw the last video, we went and painted the tank, so it looks real nice now. Yeah, it should do a good job of keeping it, from rusting and stuff. If you guys want to know how we did that, just go ahead and click on the last video that I uploaded. But yeah, tank's ready to go in as well. Alright, so I got this installed. This new top piece, it came with these little things, and it took me a second to figure out how to actually use these, because they go in those holes there, and then you hook your wires to them. So I actually went and found the old one, and I kind of ripped one out just to see how they work. And I guess once you put them in, they hold themselves in place, because the one that I pulled out is right here, and it took a lot of force to pull it out, like a lot of force, and you can see it opened it right up. So I guess you just push these in there, and they just keep themselves in. So thankfully, 1, 2, 3, 4. They gave us 2 extras, so that's pretty good, because I'm sure I'll end up screwing something up. So they gave us 2 extras. All right, so a little bit of trial and error. If you guys couldn't tell, this is the first time I've done one of these. I was playing around with this one a little bit, right, and then I realized, oh, so that is, well, hold on. All right, when you put this in, it goes, I'm trying to do it with one hand, so bear with me, but you can see that, see the metal in there? That's the actual wire. So there it is, now it's gone, there it is, now it's gone. So you actually have to put them in, and then what holds them in place is these pins. So yeah, they don't actually hold themselves in. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, why is this going in and not when I still had this black piece installed on there? I was like, why is this going in and then not? It would just kind of pull back out. So actually you put them in, and then what holds them in is you put the plug back onto the tank, and there's a mosquito on that. So yeah, that's how you do it. Don't listen to what I just said. Alright, the yellow one's kind of hard to get through because it's a thinner wire, but alright, there we go. And there's the yellow one. It's a much thinner wire, so it doesn't push through as easy. I need a little tiny little screwdriver to pull it through the rest of the way. Oh. Alright, so they're all pretty much in there. I need to get the little screwdriver and just pull the yellow one up a little bit, but that's, I guess that's what it should look like. Alright, so they're all in there pretty much as good as they're going to get. They're pretty much in the center, so we'll see if the plug decides it goes down now. Alright. So in theory, that should work. Orange. We got them all going in the right way. We got the little insulator thingies on. I guess it's just to keep water out probably. But that should work. So then we'll be able to use these wires as kind of a guide while we're building the rest of the wires. So I kind of do feel like testing this fuel pump though, making sure that it does work before I go and put the whole tank back in, and then come to find out I screwed this up. So we're going to test that and make sure that I didn't screw that up. Alright, so we're just going to use our little mobile battery pack here. And so really these two, alright, so this is your pump power and this one's your pump ground. This is your gauge power and this is your gauge ground. So in theory, if I take both the orange ones, I'm going to take it out of this stupid thing. If I take this and put it on positive, and I take this one and put it on negative, the pump should turn on. Alright, I've just got my leads connected, make it a little bit longer. Alright, negative in there, and positive. You can hear it going in there. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it, but so it does work. I'm not going to run it a whole bunch just to, you know, not burn the pump out, because you're not supposed to run them if you don't have fuel going through them. But just a second like that is not going to hurt it. So, yeah, there we go. We have got a working fuel pump. Our wires going to it are fixed. These are kind of sliding out a little bit. These little, you know, rubber bits, but all right, look at that. We got a working fuel pump. So now we just have to put it in the truck, which I might need help from Michael or someone to hold the tank up and put it in the truck. But yeah, we've successfully done this, so that's cool. You learn something new every day. Alright, so I'm going to try to do it by myself. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'm at least going to try. And we got to get our bolts though. Got to get our bolts. Actually, I didn't even test to make sure that these bolts fit. I got ones that were, you know, Lowe's didn't have, the original ones were 3/8. These are 5/16, I think. They're, or maybe these are 3/8. Yeah, these are 3/8. So they're actually a little smaller than the original ones, but yeah, they fit. So I think if I actually got the regular size they were supposed to be, that might have been a little bit too big. But yeah, they fit. So we're good. We are good. Well, I was about to put it in, but I forgot about this giant mouse nap. Yeah. Yeah, all of that. Is there one on this side too? No, not one on this side. There might not even have been a mouse nest. I don't know. I guess I'll be able to tell if it's full of shit or not, but definitely is a bunch of leaves that needed to come out of there. Oh, there's a bolt up there. Oh, another bolt. Alright, so I don't think the new tank came with a new one of these grommets. Oh, fuck. I can't use this one either. This one's freaking trashed. I don't think the new tank came with a new one of these, because I didn't put it on the tank. And that's the box for the tank. Shit. Shit, because I was... Alright, so I just went under there. And I got it up. Okay, it's pretty much up where it needs to be. Just like maybe another inch or so. And now I'm wrestling with the filler and the breather on top. And I went to put the breather in, and I realized that I never put the grommet in. And now to come to think of it, I don't think that the new tank actually came with a grommet. And I could reuse that, but... I mean, that's... I'd rather not, you know, but I don't, it's not in the fuel pump box. I don't think that it actually came with one. Alright, I'm going to look around for that for a minute. If I can't find it, I might just have to put this one, I might have to just put this one on, which I don't want to do, but it's also the only one I have. You know, it might actually fall into the tank if I use this one. Because it's so bad, it might fall in. I definitely don't want that. Alright, so I looked all around for one of these. I went and saw down by the garage if I could scavenge something from a from another car, but none of them have one of these grommets. So, yeah, I'm kind of dead in the water right now. Alright, so... I couldn't find... I wonder if I can turn my... Wait, can I turn my flashlight on when I'm recording? Nope, it doesn't let me put the flashlight on. It's just going to be dark. Alright, I couldn't find another grommet, but instead what I'm going to do, I'm going to scuff it up around the hole in there, alright? Paint a little bit of this seam sealer on, and just stick this in, because it doesn't really need to be like a, you know... It's not like a pressure seal. It's kind of just a seal so it doesn't, like, you know, splash out or anything. So if I just seal it up with this, and if I seam the seal with the seam sealer, then it should be okay. So that's what I'm gonna do. But we'll see how that works. That's pretty much it for today. I'm not gonna. It's too dark in there to freaking. You guys aren't even gonna be able to see what I'm doing, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this old one. I'm gonna seal it up with that, and then once that dries, probably tomorrow, we'll re-begin on putting the tank back in and stuff like that. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this, and yeah, next episode will probably be us putting the tank in and working on the wiring and. I don't know, maybe firing it up. We'll see. I think that's really... As long as there's nothing else weird going on... Like, if I fix the wires, and as long as there's nothing else weird going on, then when I turn the key, it should engage the fuel pump, and then we should be good. But if for whatever reason, something's broken, and when I turn the key, it doesn't engage the fuel pump, we're going to have to end up tracking that down as well. So, yeah, that's going to do it for today. And see you guys in the next one. Yeah.